Can you drill through the world? That's the question. I don't believe so, because the world is implemented as a flat plane. I suspect there's probably a bottom that you can reach. There you go. That was only 32 copper. Yeah, this is the worst copper mine. Like, compare this to how easy it was to drill out, like, 200 pieces of iron. We were done mining iron at this point. Can you build mining vehicles? Is there any automation? So, yes and yes, Narada. You can attach mining drills to hover vehicles. And you can have, like, a half dozen mining drills on the front of these things and basically just chew up rock like it's not even there. The other thing you can do is you can deploy auto miners. They're just like sort of little hovering pods over an area, and it will mine stuff out for you. I actually haven't gotten to building auto miners yet, but at some point I'll have to figure it out. I actually got, from that broken down farm, okay, oh, right here, auto miner cores. I don't know how they work. I think that's an ingredient for an auto miner, and I probably need a tech. So, I should talk about XP, and I should talk about tech here. Oh, we're reloading. Good time for it. So, first of all, I mean, here's my character. Here's my stats, my inventory. There's me. I'm so pretty. We're currently wearing a light armor. It's got a comfortable temperature range, and it can soak a certain amount of radiation for you. You can put the helmet on when you are in an oxygen-poor environment. Here's our level over here. We're 79% of the way to level 3. We actually hit level 2 just by, like, I think spotting things during the descent, which is nice. And we got a tech tree here. So this is, when you level up, as far as I know, you don't get anything. You don't get stats or hit points. Leveling up, as far as I know, leveling up just gives you unlock points. So whenever you level up, you get these unlock points. And in addition to that, what you can unlock is limited by your level. So we have to be level 3, for example, to unlock this fuel tank, as an FYI. Capital vessels, these are the giant, like, you know, big spaceships. Small vessels, these are like fighter spaceships. They can go into space and everything, but you're talking about X-wing size here versus a carrier vessel of some kind. Hover vessels, you actually get access to a lot of good stuff much earlier on. So they just float up to 3 meters off the ground, but they can go very fast. You can put Gatling guns, turrets on them. You can put in harvester modules with mines over here. So as you mine, it automatically puts everything in this giant cargo box. So you've got a variety of things there. Under miscellaneous over here, we've got a few things. So level 2 requirements, so we can unlock a few things there. Under tools, oh yeah, color tool and texture and symbol tool. So when you place blocks, you can colorify them to make them look like anything, if you're a creative kind of person. And then we have weaponry, a large variety of different guns that we can gain access to. So, yeah, we'll do the giveaway to Fade to Silence now. How about that? So, let me tell you what. Let me get some more rocks into our constructor so that things are happening. Oh, it's actually nighttime now. It's a perfect time to do giveaways because it's dark as shit out on the overworld. So, the sun does go around the planet. It's a 24-hour in-game cycle. But I think it's a full day is about an hour of real time. So, every 30 minutes it'll go from day to night, and vice versa. And over in the top right corner by the minimap, you can see a countdown there. We're 11 in-game hours away from the sun rising now. So it's nighttime right now, which is scarier. There are more predator creatures that come out at night. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mine out a scooch more here of the copper. We're going to go and put it in the constructor to get it smelting. And then we'll do the giveaway for the codes to Fade to Silence. That wintry, hellish survival game where Jimmy keeps talking in your ear and basically tells you horrible advice to try to get you to kill yourself and demoralize you. It's fantastic. So obviously that was a sponsored game. This is a sponsored giveaway. So, you know, full disclosure and all those things. But it was a hell of a lot of fun to play. And yeah, Briarstone's going to be playing it tonight. I got him a code, again, sort of, not a sponsored code, but, you know, courtesy of code. Why does it feel like the mining's slowing down? Okay, how much copper ore do I have? Let's do... Oh, there's a chunk there. Actually, we're really close to these chunks. Oh, we're so close to this chunk. We might just finish this little area here. Well, I'll tell you right now. The way to get into the draw... I'm going to try. The way to get into the draw is to type the word silence in all lowercase. Type the word silence in all lowercase to get into the draw. We're going to see if that works. We got a tip in as well. I'm going to take a look at that in a second. Yes, okay, good. It's working. Names are getting added to the list. You don't have to follow. You don't have to subscribe. Just say silence once. Don't say it, like, more than once because it might get you, like, spam filtered and things like that. It's not, you don't get more in. Just if you said it once, it'll get you into the draw. There we go. That's filling up well. And I'll check. I think I have 7 codes to give away. And the first 3 of them, your name will show up in the credits for the game. That's sort of a thanks for the early support kind of thing. Actually, one part of that marketing campaign for Fade to Silence was going to be all like, who can survive the longest? And like the YouTuber or whatever that like survives the most amount of days in that series will actually get like a super special entry in the credits. And like the people, the media people behind it were a little bit upset because I didn't really play that up because I'm like, it's not going to be me. It's just, I just know it's not going to be me. I didn't even want to like make a big deal out of it because it's like, oh my god, it's going to be terrible. It is an odd way to ask for silence, that's true. Maybe I should use Fade. Alright, so we got 400 names in there now and growing. Okay, so that's definitely registering properly. Hopefully I'll do this right. Disclaimer, it's entirely possible I'll F this up and have to do a redraw or something like that. Essentia usually handles the draws, and I am not as good and as organized as she is. Okay, let's call that good enough for the rocks. I mean, we've mined out most of it, but... There we go. Let's go and put the copper ore in here. We can also put the crushed stone in here. Are we hungry? Yeah, we're going to eat a salami. Which sounds dirty for some reason. Can't imagine why. There we go. Smelt all that. Smelt all that. The other thing you can do is turn the crushed stone into all the stone dust and some cement for us. Maybe a couple hundred cement blocks. So, I'm going to have it just like sit here and do that. But you can see how dark it is at night. You do have a headlight. And you can actually build a flashlight, which is super bright. But I like all the little fireflies. It's very lovely. So, we've got 10 hours of darkness. Good time for me to handle this draw. So, you stay there. Don't kill me, game. Don't kill me. And let's see what I can do. So, if I hit roll... Ah, okay. The first giveaway, and I gotta make notes of these names here. The first winner is Schmart Schlacker. Hooray! Schmart Schlacker. And I will be sending you a message with the code. So that's one, and then how do I roll again? Ah, like that. Roll again. The second winner is Kitty Sung. Kitty Sung, congratulations. So if I understand it correctly, you presume your usernames will show up in the credits of the game, and I'll be sending you a Steam code. Spinning in, we've got Calietro. Calietro! Congrats! So those are 3 codes, and actually I'll go and paste in the code I'm going to send you so I can keep this organized. I'll probably do the actual sending after the stream, because otherwise there's just too good of a chance that I'll take too long and I'll F things up in some way. So those are the 3 codes that will get, those names will get into the credits, as if I understood everything correctly. Give away game codes and chance to get 3+ audience members. Oh, so maybe I don't know. I don't know what they're going to decide to do. But I do have more codes to give away. So we're going to roll again and get Toad Joe. Toad Joe, congratulations. Bam. Roll again. Royal Yorkshire. Oh, that's a good name. Royal Yorkshire, congrats. So I'm going to paste that in. And unless I'm mistaken, I have 2 other codes. But they were in a different email. Yeah, right over here. Roll again. Raytheus. Raytheus, congratulations. There. And roll one more time. Distortion 3i. Distortion 3i. You are the winner of the final code for Fade to Silence. There we are. So, let me email myself and I'll CC Essentia because... There we go. Fade to Silence winners! Boom. Okay, so I have that there. That's good. I will actually email and coordinate with you guys after the stream. There will be... I got some codes to fishing planets that I can give away in a little bit. We'll do those later. Maybe we'll do that between the single player and the multiplayer, if you guys can remind me of that. Okay. So, by the way, you can, like, middle-click to get rid of the toolbar, which I guess is fine. You can also hit F6 to hide the UI pop-ups over there in the distance. Hit it again to completely hide the UI, or do that. Like, there's a lot of keys for things. So it's minus 3 degrees out there, but my suit is comfy at that. Okay, let's, iron ingots, silicon ingots, copper ingots. Every now and again, the display for this, I think what happens is if the progress bar is going when you open this, it actually won't show the animation for the progress bar, but it's still happening. It's just, so it'll look weird. It'll look like nothing is happening, but it actually is. It just comes down to, I think, the timing of when you open this. Early access games. Okay, so where are we going to build our base? I think we're going to want to build it near the water, because, A, it's cool. Who doesn't want to live on the beach? Actually, there's a nice flat beach looking here. What is this one, though? That Crash Titan. I don't know if I can take that. Maybe. I suppose I could take the long way around. And water, you can, you need to get purified water, which you get from water, and you can also produce oxygen on water through electrolysis? Electrolyte? So one of you guys know the right word for that. Be like, split the water into hydrogen and oxygen, you get oxygen. We go over here. There's another beach here. Maybe this one. Because we know this Crash Titan is defended by some drones. So we might want to go away. Well, drone, singular, I don't know. So we might want to go over here. Now, I do need a little promethium. So I'm wondering if we should backtrack and mine that. Electrolytes is a thing, yeah, you drink. And electrolysis is what you get for that. Yeah, okay. So maybe I should run back over here. And you know what? If I do that, we could set up maybe on the southern side of this lake, across from this Crash Titan. Should be far enough away to be safe, but close enough that when we, you know, develop like an assault rifle or something, we can go and take that on and see what's what. Oh, and I forgot, we got a tip in during the code giveaways. I got a few coming in here. Cyclovex, hey, thank you very much. Got some lovely chocolate for the holidays. Oh! I have treats. I have candy from Hong Kong. We'll have to get that in here in a second. Thanks for another awesome year of streams and videos, and a happy new year to you and yours. All the best. You too, Cyclovex. Thank you very much for always being around here and just being so cheery. Appreciate it. And Yuko Finn! Thanks, Yuko! Merry Christmas, Will. Merry Christmas to you, Yuko. I hope you have a lovely new year. And let's all hope that 2018 is a little easier than 2017 was. Neapolitan Complex, thank you as well. Hey, Quill, I want to wish you a happy holiday, and thanks for all you do. P.S. How about that Mongol reveal in the Civ 6 expansion? Alright, I didn't watch it yet, damn it! I keep forgetting to, like, refresh those pages to see the new Civs for Civ 6. I'm so pumped for that expansion. Okay, so let's travel west to that, Promethium deposit. You'll actually, if you look at the time, okay, in the top right corner, the time to sunrise, 7:46. These are in-game sort of hour and minutes. As I travel west, the time will actually go up because I'm running away from the sun. Like, you know, the world is quite small, and the in-game mechanic, the way they've implemented it from a programming point of view, is this is a, you know, flat piece of land just for whatever. Hello, friendly aliens. Well, neutral aliens. But they do simulate that stuff, which is, it means we're going to be in the darkness a little bit longer by traveling west, but that's going to be okay. I know I keep pointing in the wrong direction, because I point, it's on my screen, it's up over there. It's up and to the right. This is my right hand, right? I mean, clearly it's my right hand, so I'm pointing up and to the right, but it's, yeah. Oh, I'm out of stamina. You can hear my heartbeat. Well, maybe not, because I don't have the volume set that high. Just because some of the things in the game are so loud. Yeah, we'll go and mine a little bit of Promethium for fuel. I hear growling. Oh! It's just these guys. They sort of growl when you get close to them. Sorry, Burrows. Those raptors at night sometimes come after you. Okay, so far so good. Let's eat the salami, because I think it gives 100 nutrition, and we're down by about 100. The salami does get preserved longer than some of the others. But later we get refrigerators, we can make canned goods, we can make emergency survival meals. You hear the heartbeat. Okay, cool. So the first thing we're going to have to do is, like, build ourselves a motorcycle. So a motorcycle is like a pre-designed vehicle, actually. It's not very fast or whatever, but it's a hell of a lot simpler to build. Oh, there's some more berries in here. Nope. There were berries, but I think I've already picked them. You are not a friendly alien. Oh, no, you are. Okay. Because there's these humanoid dudes that are bad, but that's not one of them. So we'll just park ourselves on the Prometheum. We'll start a little bit more smelting, and then we go and build a base. Drop. Go. Yeah, see, copper ore, crushed stone. Let's actually start with some crushed stone. We're going to get... oh, you output 20 at a time? So let's go with... I don't know, something like that. Turn you on. And then, yeah, build a bunch of cement out of that. And then after, smelt as much copper as you possibly can. Okay, so there's a Prometheum. We don't need a ton of this. It's not used as a building block material. Well, as far as I know... Oh, we're reloading. It's not really used as building block material, but it's used as fuel. Can you co-op on this? Yes, you can. You can run dedicated servers. I don't know what the player limit is, but it's probably high enough. Like, when you go in, you can create your own faction. You can invite people to your team. Your bases can be set as private, public, or belonging to a faction. That includes ships as well. And what's awesome is on your vessels, like, you know, you'll have one person basically piloting, but then someone else can jump and take over one of the turrets, for example. So, yeah, it's, like, definitely co-op-y. The other thing you can do is have one person fly, like, the capital vessel, and have, like, a hangar bay in there where you park your fighters. So if there's a fight, someone can go and hop into one of the fighter ships and fly around in there. Stationeers, yeah, I just picked it up. I don't know if I'd been aware of it before, but someone mentioned it on Twitch in response to this, and I picked it up because it's like $5 today. By the way, this game is like $10 today. It's 50% off. So I'll have to check out Stationeers as well. Is Stationeers fun to play solo, or is it more of a co-op kind of thing? And yeah, it can totally mirror the cam here, but like, yeah, whatever. Then we wouldn't have the fun of me coming the wrong way all the time. So yeah, this is me controlling my drone and like super short range drill. You just like plant your face in the rock and you mine. It's better when we get the other mining drill later on, which is longer range, feels much more satisfying. And then yeah, we can set up auto miners as well. So we're just trying to take these. Oh! I love the blue dust. Love the blue dust. That means we're hitting Prometheum. 177 Prometheum ore, a little bit of XP as well. Excellent. And another big chunk. And another big one over here. Didn't actually say we're adding more to our inventory, but we must have tons. Yeah, we have like 400 Prometheum ore. We're good now. We've got everything we need. See, I don't like those raptors, and this is a goddamn pack of them. Let's get the out of here. So let's grab you, and leave. So we're going to travel west-southwest to skirt the southern edge of this lake, and we'll try to set up our base on the shore somewhere. Although, again, this means I'm running more into the darkness. I apologize, you know. That crashed ship. There's going to be so much loot in that crashed ship. But it's also defended, so we're going to want to go with a little bit of gun. If nothing else, we want a little bit of gun just to make it easier for us to, like, shoot our way and find the core of the vessel. Yeah. I have not played the forest. Oh, we got a honey plant over there. Yeah, it looks okay. Like, we're... I don't know. I don't know how far away that drone might aggro. I don't think it'll come after us over here. But if it does, like, there's a good chance it could just kick our ass. Can you repair the ship and steal it? Well, this is a crash ship. So you can't... I don't think you repair this ship here. However, you can take it over. If you find the core on any structure, blow up the core, and drop your own core block in there, you now own the structure. And the amazing thing about that is when you control a structure, you can access any component of that structure no matter where you are, which means every chest, every crate, Every storage container, every box you can access from one great menu, so it makes it super easy to loot every single thing in there. And there's a bunch of, there'll be like thrusters and stuff that we can go and loot from that thing. So, these are very gravelly. So the ground's not particularly flat here. But we could still build our base here, because we can actually just build that out over the water. We can drop some pillars into the ground, into the water to hold it up, basically. We could totally do that. There might be a flatter beach over here. I mean, the advantage of the flatter beach is it's a little easier to, like, see enemies and, like, target stuff. Alright, I mean, it's not particularly flat, but what if we just build here? It feels like we're out of range enough that we're not going to accidentally aggro that little bot. I like it. Hey? I think this will look nice during the day. So the sun's going to rise that way, just basically behind us, over these mountains. I mean, there's no minerals here, although if we traveled further south, there might be. Enough sand for a Petra. Yeah, it's one thing, we're a little far from the mineral area, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Done. These guys we don't have to worry about. Okay, so let's go up a little bit here. Drop down our survival constructor some more. Let's make sure, so we've got cement bags over here. We're gonna make some concrete blocks. Now, concrete blocks are not very attractive, okay? They've got sort of a crunchy little texture on them. They never paint quite as smooth as, say, steel blocks, for example. However, concrete is effectively free. Like, you're getting stone while you're mining something else. And you end up with a bunch of stone dust, which you can then convert into cement. What is it? Shift click. Right? So we can get tons of cement bags, and then we can make tons of concrete blocks. What's up, dudes? They're creepy looking, man. And they will mess you up. Because they'll, like, run up. They take a lot of shots, especially with a pistol to kill. And they will stab you and then start a bleeding wound. Well, you know, we might do something later, but let's ignore it. You need more sand for Petra. Alright, let's grab some of these blocks over here. Okay, so I have a core. Luckily, I looted one from that old farm, which is great. The core is what you use to build, like, to claim a building. However, you can't just drop the core on the ground. And you can't just go and put these blocks over here. You got to have a base first, and a base building is very easy, luckily. You need one of these base blocks, base starter, which has an ingredient of a single core. So if we take this core and put it in here, I can now queue up this base starter. Let me go and just turn off the queue here. Stop. DQ. Turn on. So we'll build the base starter. I love how you can make pre-damaged, like, destroyed-looking blocks. You know, because why not? So we'll get this base starter, and then we can build around that. What else are we going to need early on, actually? Now, here's the thing. Once you place a base, it will have some sort of, like, energy signature out there. So there will be drones and stuff on the planet that hunt you out at that point. So we actually have to make sure we're ready to defend our base over here. First of all, are we level 3 yet? No. So, hold on. We can't actually make a real base yet. We need to be level 3. Let's chop a few trees. You don't get much experience from this, though, do you? I don't remember if you, like, get XP from placing blocks. You can have multiple constructors. Once you get the constructors that are in the base, they work a lot faster. Yeah, the native guys are worth a ton of XP. I'm just worried that I'm going to get murdered. There are multiple planets in the game. If I go... There you go. Here's a sector map, for example. Trading outpost, other planets over here. I think this is also only showing me the planets connected to my current one right now. When you get another ship, I think there's going to be more stuff. Yeah, killing stuff is great. I'm just worried about getting murdered. And these alien guys in particular... Where'd they go? And were there only 2 of them? I might be able to do it with just 2. Actually, go and shoot some of those dinosaur babies. Oh, I hear some growling. So they must be around. It's so much better to hunt during the day, too. Where the hell did they go? I believe you can melee attack with the chainsaw. I don't think you can with the drill, but I think the chainsaw is a melee weapon.